Hi everyone, it's another beautiful day here in Central Portugal. My name is Ken and today I'm going to be taking you on a full walking tour of this newly renovated 3-bedroom country home set in a peaceful rural location. Now what makes this property particularly interesting is its combination of privacy and convenience. You've got a quiet countryside setting here, but at the same time you're only a short drive from the nearby towns where you'll find shops, restaurants and all of your essential amenities. The property itself offers 3 bedrooms, comfortable living space, and it sits on a manageable plot of land, making it ideal as a permanent home, a holiday getaway or even a rental investment. Outside you've got space to enjoy the surroundings, whether that's relaxing, gardening or simply taking in the natural beauty of the area. In terms of location, you're nicely positioned between the towns of Figueiró dos Vinhos and Pedrógão Grande, both of which are around 10 minutes from here and offer a good range of shops, cafes, restaurants and essential amenities. The area is also well known for its river beaches and outdoor lifestyle, which is a big draw for many people looking to move to this part of Portugal. For larger cities, Coimbra is around 45 minutes from here and Castelo Branco is roughly 1 hour away. And when it comes to international travel, both Lisbon and Porto international airports can be reached in around 2 hours by car. For more information, including the current asking price and the seller's contact details, have a look in the video description below. From the outside of the property, we can see we have a street that runs past. It's a very quiet street. We can see a big retaining wall. We can see the annex, so there's a 1-bedroom annex, and then we can see the main house just up here, which looks really good. And then it's a nice, as I say, quiet street. We've got mains electricity, which is this pole over here. We also have this pole over here, which does a telephone and I believe fiber optic broadband. There's mains electricity on the property, and I just want to draw your attention to this. On this side over here, we've got this area of land that's also owned by the property. And what the seller was saying is that this could be flattened out and this could be turned into extra parking, or potentially this ruin could be reinstated and turned into something. So just so you can have a look, we've got this little ruin here with these old stone walls. Now I don't have too much information on the ruin. I was just very briefly shown around here, so if you are interested in more information on that, chat to the seller. I'm putting their details in the video description. From this side we can see the main entrance to the property, and if we go through these gates over here, you can actually see on the gate it says 1974. So what's that, like 52 years ago? That's when this was built. Got the post box over here, and if we open one of these up we can walk through, but if we open both of these up, this actually gives you access to park a car over here, and I've been told that quite a large Audi car was parked on here, so there is space. And if we just close the doors on this side, we can see we've got quite a bit of space on this side. This is all like a storage area where you could store things, or you could have like a little seating area underneath here, possibly even like a little barbecue area. And if we go through to this side over here, we've got like a utility room. Now I've been told that they're going to be putting a water heater here for the house upstairs. As you can see, everything is still kind of in a state of renovation. They are still building, they are still finishing it off, but we are showing you what the house looks like in its current state. A nice little storage area underneath here, and again some more area underneath here where you could store furniture or even a seating area. This is the space underneath the house, so like a basement area. You can see all of the old stonework in here. And if I go through and I turn you around, we can see we've got this big old tank. This is what they would use for crushing grapes and making wine, or even possibly maturing olives in here. And then if we walk out through here, we've got another room on this side, and potentially this is something that could be turned into like a little office or something. Now at the moment the actual floor height is not particularly high. And yeah, if we walk through here, you can see I do actually have headroom, but only just. So perhaps this could be dug out a little bit, and this could be turned into like a little studio, a little office. From down here, you can see there's beautiful old schist stone walls from when this property was built. And let's go out and see the rest of it. There's so much to show you. It's a really beautiful place. Now again, this is still under renovation, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be completed. Let me just show you some of the views from this side. We've got some beautiful views going over this little valley section over here. And we're only 10 minutes away from the Cabril Dam. And from this side, we can see the annex over here. You can see we've got a new roof on there, we've got new guttering, we've got new double glazing, new insulation. It's been really well renovated. And then on this side we can see like the main house. We got stairs going up to the main house, and then we have a wraparound balcony. We also have a little bit of storage happening underneath the stairs here. If we walk past this annex, we've got a little section that comes past. Now the road is just down here, and the road kind of goes around, and so the property itself, the border of the property, goes around and makes up like a sort of triangular shape where it meets back up. Now unfortunately this hasn't been cut yet, but just imagine if all of this is cut. In the background we've got some olive trees and things, and this will make a nice little garden area. I want to show you this little shape over here. This looks like a space where you could potentially put like an outdoor shower or something like that. And if we walk a little bit further along this way, we've actually got a bit of a storage area underneath the eaves here. So they've got the water tank for the annex flat here, and there's lots of space here where you could potentially store garden furniture, or have a utility room like tumble dryers and washing machines or something like that. And then from this side, if we look back at the house, we can see all brand new tiles going along here. We've got a chimney in there, and this takes us onto the sort of back patio space here of the annex. And we're going to see this from the inside, so look how impressive that looks. Big glass, really, really nice. And then this wall over here is the limit, the perfect wall to grow some creepers and things like that, just to give you a nice screen. And the limit of the land, so it goes straight in that direction, and then it goes in from this corner over here and makes a triangle of, I believe, around 630 square meters, which is the plot. And you've got this big garden area. So far so good. Now let's have a look indoors. The annex is quite simple from the outside, simple and modern, clean and fresh looking. This is a big glass door that leads you through to the kitchen, and we can see that it's not furnished or anything like that, but we've got a nice usable kitchen over here with the oven, the electric hob, the sink. We've got quite a bit of storage. I would think that this would be a good place to put like your fridge on this side, and then a nice little two-seater dining table or something like that over there. And if we go through in this direction, we've got the bedroom. This is a sliding door to cover the bedroom, and we just go up a couple of little stairs here. We've got two little steps, and then this takes us onto the bedroom space. Really impressive. And if we look at this bed, this is two large singles, so this is a super king bed, and it's got plenty of space for bedside tables. Let me just take you into this corner over here, spin you around and show you these amazing views. So when you're lying in bed, you're going to have beautiful views of the garden area and the forest. And there's big sliding doors over here that take you right outside, and this is just an amazing space. Right from your bedroom you can have some garden furniture, some patio furniture here. You can have these doors open and have a really nice relaxing snooze. And I tell you what, an afternoon siesta sounds pretty good round about now. Now if you're thinking of buying a property like this from abroad, one of the big questions is actually how you move your money into Portugal. This video is sponsored by Wise, which is what we used when we bought our own place here. We bought a beautiful farm and we needed to transfer a large amount from the UK into Portugal to complete the purchase. Using Wise saved us a significant amount compared to what some banks would have charged us. Even now we still use Wise every single month to move money between our UK and our Portuguese accounts. It's quick, it's straightforward, and everything is very transparent in the app, so you can see exactly what you're paying up front. One of the big advantages is that Wise uses something called the mid-market exchange rate. There's no hidden fees, and on a £50,000 transfer you could save up to £1,000 compared to your bank. If you're planning on buying property abroad, it's definitely worth looking into. You can use the link in my video description to claim your first free Wise transfer, fee-free, up to £1,000. All right, let's carry on and take a look at the rest of this amazing property. So the main house upstairs is accessed via these steps. And if we climb these, this is actually an area that still needs to be finished by the builders, so they're still going to be putting railings along here and along the sort of balcony section. And I believe this will all be finished for the new owners. And just look at these incredible views from up here. Absolutely amazing. And we do have some nice space, so you could actually put like some outdoor furniture over here with nice little benches or chairs. And then it wraps around in this direction, which I believe is looking to the west. So you're going to see the sun going down in this direction. And let me just stand out here so you can see this balcony a bit better. It's a really nice space. Really nice balcony space. And then on this side we have where the kitchen area is. And that has beautiful views facing south. From up here we've got another nice look at the annex area. And Look at all of this space down here. I mean, this is perfect for outdoor furniture, sun lounges, maybe even a little hot tub or something, or like an above ground pool. And then over here we have the front door. Now the door is open. This is another glass door with double glazing. There is renovation going on, so there is a bit of dirt and dust. But let's just start in here. So this is a big living room space. We've got rooms going off in this direction. I think we start on this side over here. Now, the kitchen hasn't been installed yet. Again, speak to the seller and they'll give you more information on the kitchen and all of the works that are going to be done on the house. But quite a nice big area for a kitchen if you look. Let's stand in this corner. Really nice big area. And we've got all the plug sockets in, all of the plumbing and everything's in. I imagine the sinks are going to go along this side here, so while you're washing the dishes you've got these beautiful views. And let me just spin you around and give you a look of this space from upstairs. And then on this side over here, also still being finished off, we've got the bathroom. And we've got a little vanity unit. And then we've got the toilet on this side. I quite like these tiles. They're like a sort of stone, almost a cementy stone vibe. Looks pretty good. From here we can see the front door where we came in. More double glazing. And let's go on this side. We've got 2 bedrooms up here. So we've got a bedroom on this side. I actually haven't walked in here yet. I had a very brief look around before I started filming this. And this has got windows giving you those beautiful views. Look at that. And then we have one more bedroom up here. That's on this side. It looks like it's got a slightly smaller window. This window is facing to the east, so you'll get the sunrise on this side. Really nice. And then this bedroom has its own space down here. So we've got an ensuite over here, and then we have like a wardrobe or dresser space. So you could actually have like a his and hers, one on this side, potentially something on this side for all of your clothing, and then you can walk through and go here into the bathroom. Again, this is all being finished off, so we've got a toilet on this side, some of those nice tiles, big bathtub, and then a shower head, and this is where the vanity and the mirror and everything's going to go. Quite cool. And then actually as I walk through here I noticed there's actually an attic space. So if we look up here there's actually a space leading into the roof. So there's going to be quite a lot of storage up here. I don't know, potentially there's, well potentially you could expand upstairs, I'm not sure, but maybe that's something you could speak to the seller about. And yeah, quite a nice upstairs house. I'm very impressed by this property, but I'm also very impressed by this area. We're in one of the most water-rich areas of central Portugal, and most people, when they're looking at buying properties in Portugal, they look at the Silver Coast and they look at the Algarve, and this can sometimes be an overlooked area, but this is a very popular place for people to come down during the summer. We've got Lake Cabril, we've got the Cabril Dam, we have beautiful river beaches down here, there's water sports down here, people bring their boats and kayaks and jet skis and paddle boards and all sorts of stuff, and they play around in the dams and the lakes here. I must say I'm very impressed with this place. I'm impressed with what they've done with it so far. I wish I could have seen it when it was totally completed. Apparently they're on the very end stages now. It's really nearly ready. So if you are interested in finding out more information, if you want to buy this, if you can see this as your next home in Portugal, again have a look in the video description below. I'm going to put all the contact details how you can get hold of the seller through the Pure Portugal website. That's where this is listed. Also, Pure Portugal is a great place to look at properties, so have a look through that website. There's tons of cool stuff on there. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again for another one of my property tours very soon. All the very best. Ciao.